Asia, some disaster will happen. Then Labour will impose the digital ID on us again, and they won't backtrack this time. They won't. It's coming. It's coming. Just matter of time. 1,000% it's coming. There's no such thing as off the grid. No such thing.
No. Not since the 90s, man. No one can live off the grid since the 90s, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's and you know, as of the middle of this month, if we go, you know that Shenzhen business, the Shenzhen zone.
Yeah.
About that? Right.
Shenzhen.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We travel in Europe now. We go to border. We now have to put our flipping passport on that electronic thing. We now have to look up at the camera, which we used to do before. But the addition is now your first time into the the Shenzhen zone. You have to take digital fingerprints at this machine, and then that will allow you full access into the Shenzhen region.
Joke thing. Yeah, man. That's what's going on.
That's what stopped me from going to. That's why I haven't been back to America since '98, post 9/11, and that craziness that they did then. Because that's what we as English citizens have to do when we go to America: do electronic fingerprint and do the scan of the face. I refused. Now, I'm now forced to, because otherwise I'd have to stay in England, and there's no way I'm just staying in England. No chance. So, but slowly but surely, but look how long it's taken them to implement that. So now we're affected directly, because it was only affected if we landed in Miami, we go JFK, Newark, wherever, Chicago, wherever the hell we're going. As soon as you're touching down, you're going through that process before you can enter the United Snakes of America. Yeah, we could say, no, I don't want to do with that thing still. No, you blessed. And we could just travel, and we just turn up at the man. The man used to see us, and you look at your passport, and now they've done the digital thing in it. So some places, like when you go to the continent, there's not even people there now. You just do that machine thing. When we land at Heathrow, Gatwick, etc., there's people there, but we're not talking to them people then. We're queuing up at that little gate thing. We're putting your passport face down. You're looking up at the little camera and shit. And then we're going through. That has taken since 2001. We're in the Gregorian year 2025 to 2026. 20 plus years. So that digital ID, that shit, it's gonna try and run, but it's gonna take a period of time. They're doing the beta test with the zombie apocalypse and that damn stupid passport stupidness that people were downloading. Beta test, innit? Beta test.
Yeah,
how far can we push these people? And then people are in cars, and because they're next to someone, remember, because they're next to someone driving in their car and they've got their thing switched on, it's pinging up that they're in the close proximity to someone who's got the thing.
Yeah.
It was all stupid.
It was a whole mess, and it all failed anyway. It was that whole thing they tried to force. It was a mess, and it all failed anyway. Yes. It failed to the point that even the man that was against it ain't got no talk anymore, because it all failed that horribly.
Yes.
See what I mean? D-Star, I work for NHS Finance. They don't get free healthcare. I used to send out the invoices for people who weren't residents.
Come on.
Yeah, man, it's a madness for them. I even say to myself, like, what are the man doing even coming, really? Because you're at a disadvantage. Yes, you're going to pay a little bit more, but it's going out in abundance.
Straight out.
So I mean,
straight out.
Fresh Kabar, I remember before CV19, Jamaica wasn't so digitalized. So the digital infrastructure was rolled out on the back of a global crisis. They'll do it again to force more of their agendas. Real talk. Jamaica should be getting NIDs, a national identity card. Oh, for real? I didn't even know that. Fresh Kabar, yeah. And better databases, especially for criminals. So if there is heinous crime taking place, then you're giving them the power.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. Remember when I said that back in 2011? I said, all you man that are running around doing this, doing that, you're giving them the power to pass laws in Parliament. Because you're giving them the power, because even when the feds, like I said, I always go back to it in the riots, yeah, the feds allowed it to happen. They watched it happen, and they needed it to happen. So they could go back to the powers that be and say, this is what happens. If you cut our thing, this can get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. D-Star, private is all well and good unless specialist care is needed. Then you end up in NHS. Most private healthcare staff also work within the NHS.
Facts.
Ultrasound, yeah, that's a fact. They should have offered the person an ultrasound noble. Western healthcare tends to leave the patient in limbo until it's near death
Yeah.
life experience too. D-Star, you know why dentists are overwhelmed right now? It's all these foolish people going to Turkey and having problems because of it. So now UK dentists are having to fix the damage. Yeah, that's the truth. You know, there's a lot of people that are doing
The turkey teeth thing,
not,
whitening and
there's
the
no
veneers.
there's an actual name. It's called. You heard of that?
No.
Pete Chat. Have you heard of? Basically, it's a let's say you've got like crooked
Tombstone
teeth, crooked, whatever the case may be.
Uh-huh.
They can get them right, but it's not dental. It's like
Oh, is it that mouth guard thing?
yeah,
you
that
put
mouth
bubble
thing,
in?
and then you hear
Yeah,
about people
yeah.
having back problems and all kind of things when they do it. People
Back
have
problems.
yeah, it's all linked, you know. Everything's linked. Your mouth, yeah, is linked to every
Oh,
it's all linked, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do the
yes, all
wrong
that.
thing, it can start a problem elsewhere. So you're hearing, but even all the man that are going to make man pick up his head with pin, just go bold gracefully, boss. Not like you're making them pick up your head. There's got to be some sort of ramifications to doing that. There has to be.
Vanity, man. Vanity. It's weird, especially for men. I said this years back, Mark, when we was talking about the sort of, and I'm like, as you're saying now, like, just if it's going, it's going.
Facts.
Just deal with it. What happens to the look of you, the man them who go grey early in their teens? They either accept it or they diet in it, and then when they get to a certain age and they've grown with experience, etc., they just make it grow, man. It is what it is, man. I've got grey hair, but I'm still a young person. You know what I mean?
That's yeah, because I went grey early, you know, but I started to go grey like from 30. You see what I mean? From 30, I'm saying, yo, but every time you try to pluck it out, two come back. Some Hydra thing, you know, the Hydra thing. They say you cut off one head, two will take its place.
Yes.
So you gotta just go grey. You gotta go grey gracefully. But I'm only gonna go grey gracefully when I hit 40.
I hear you.
Yeah, when I hit 40, then I'll do it gracefully. But until then, it's gonna be ungracefully. See what I mean? Simple.
Hard self.
But
Yes.
yeah, I've seen it, man. I've seen like, man, go Turkey. Because one brother I know, he spent like 4K, and his hair went again. No, but he went again. Like it tin out again. See what I mean?
Yeah. Again, look, and again, look. The technology is available. Me personally, now let's say you grew with literally an elephant nose or something like that. You'd want to get that sorted, innit?
It
You know what I
depends.
mean?
It depends how bad it was.
Elephant.
Oh, elephant.
nose.
Oh, elephant. Yeah. Trunk. So
you
a
know what I
trunk.
mean?
Yeah.
A big something boss, a Hoover thing, like, yeah, man, you would want to potentially get that. Say you've got remember like 007, the man with 3 nipples. Say you had 3 nipples. You know, being intimate with a girl, it's like, what the hell? You got a nipple in the middle of your chest. You might want to get that. So there's nothing wrong with certain cosmetic surgeries, you know what I mean, in that respect. A girl, let's say, for instance, who, like some of the Bantu women in Africa, all those different tribes, they're generally very slim with a back gate in it for days.
Yeah, man.
Genuinely, the top half isn't as what you call it. They might say, yo, I want to balance this thing out, boss. Put some double D's in this here. I could kind of understand.
Yeah, real talk.
I could kind of get it, you know what I mean? But when we're talking about man who's 26, 32 and all that, raw, my hair's receding around. I started receding young, brother. And
when you say young, 20s?
20s, man. 20s, I started receding. So I just dealt with it. I didn't think, oh, you know what? Let me get some permanent marker and color this thing in around the side and see. What kind of? Oh, you know what? I'll just cut some of my beard off. I'll put some PVA glue down on the sides where I'm sort of, and just stick it in. You know what I mean? Like, there's videos and people are doing this shit. They're putting stockings over the brother's heads who are totally bald in the middle, and they're creating high tops and all kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
you can get hair units. Like a brother I knew, he was getting married and he had a high top and all that for his wedding. You know what I'm saying? You can get hair units, man. Real
no,
talk.
no, no. Okay, so for that, maybe it's your special day. I want to relive my youth of sorts, kind of thing. Yeah, man. Yo, give me the kid, the high top with the step in it, old school style. Blessed. You take your pictures, and then you live your life. You take the thing off, and you thing.
Real talk. Real talk. A lot of man don't want to do it though, man. D Star, yes. No, Asia, yes, are big. It's vanity.
Yeah, man.
So that's why there's a lot of problems. D Star, yeah, they shave the natural teeth down to
Yeah, man.
nothing, then
Mhm.
stick the veneers on, but you can't remove them. I can't wait to go grey. I've only got a few. Why you want to go grey, D?
So
Why you want to
it's
go grey?
distinguishable. It's distinguishable for a gentleman or a woman to have a grey streak or to have grey hair. Yeah, man.
But now one girl was saying to me that it's like girls like it. She was saying that girls like man who are grey, and I was like, but why would they like that? Because you're just old, boss. You're just
No, 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 no,
old
no,
and
no,
grey.
no, no.
With
You
me,
don't.
no, with me, Noble, I went grey early, but it was like just a patch, just a patch of grey in your beard,
Yes, yes,
and then
yes,
eventually it would
yes.
start to just creep
Develop.
in, and then then you look in your head and you're like, yo, I'm grey all on the side, man.
Yeah.
And then your barber
yeah.
might say, yo, I got the package deal, innit?
I got it with the thing still.
I got the package deal, Mark. What you say? Try it, man. Try it. And then I like how it looks.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? But I
didn't.
I ain't dyed it this time though. But yeah, you know how it goes, man. You know how
I
it
don't know,
goes.
but women now sistrins on the chat agree or disagree, but outside of being distinguished, which can mean many different things to many different people, it brings forth an idea and an image of wisdom, of guidance, of protection, and of stability. Generally, if you got grey hair in your head, you are going to be of a mature standard, and you should have lived your life, and you should be set. So you should have your house, you should have a car, and things are blessed.
That's
So
what my dad says still,
women.
Noble.
Yeah, come on.
My dad says that as well. Yeah, he said it's actually a blessing.
Yeah, man.
So what you're
Grey
saying
men
is
are
making
highly
sense.
attractive. They call it the silver. Oh yes, yeah, the silver fox.
Silver fox. Your talk.